Greetings once again from southeastern Virginia. You've arrived at the Mini-Max 1030 T-bill with me, Scott. Last episode, I started putting these hinges on my landing gear and noticed that I was sent wrong materials again. Now, the plans call for this, which I was only given 6 for the whole job, and I need like 50. Instead, 24 of these were sent, which are nice little hardware screws, but they're too long. And one of the things about these screws is, the threads only come to here. If it had been threaded all the way, I might could have still used it. But either way, you can see they're way too long. They're just way too long. And I wouldn't be able to tighten it down without a pile of washers. So I went to the hardware store and again bought materials to replace the ones that weren't correct. Spent about $50 up at our local Ace Hardware. I really appreciate them, guys. You walk in the door and they're like, "Yes, sir, what can I do for you?" I really like that place. Anyway, stainless steel, and I couldn't get, these are 1 3/16 inches. Closest thing I could get was 1.5 inches. I have a little bit sticking out the back, which isn't going to matter, but I still might cut it down. We'll see. I'm going to use some washers to help it out a little bit. Had to go start back to work yesterday. The vacation was over. It was fast. I mean, everybody knows that when you go to take vacation, it comes and goes so fast. Anytime you're having a good time, time flies, doesn't it? I notice as you get older and get white hair, time just flies, period. Hope y'all are going to have a really good, healthy and prosperity New Year's here. The one thing we all need more than anything, and we've been talking about this subject for a while here, a group of good friends of mine and stuff, is peace. We need peace. It's one thing Jesus, brought for us, and we haven't done a good job of making it work. You look at the news right now, there's not much peace going on in the world, either nationally or worldly or locally, or even some families. Just no peace in there. Anyway, that's going to be what we're going to try to concentrate on this year around here. Hope you think it's a good idea too. All right. These are the stainless steel screws. I think they might be a little heavier duty than the one that was supplied for me. I'm not going to tighten this up yet because I have to fashion a pipe around it. I might want to take this out to when I do the assembly for that. Should have bought some more small washers. I bought a bag of various size balls and a few more extra nuts because I got a feeling I'll be missing a few nuts before it's over with. Beautiful day here in southeastern Virginia, believe it or not. I mean, beautiful. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. Pretty cold. 20, 30 at night. Got up to about 45 today, I think. I'm going to go ahead and tighten these down. I don't know if you've seen the new art I put on the front page of the episodes. There's always a little picture there at the front page, but that is what pretty much how I'm going to paint this plane. If y'all got a chance to see it, it's kind of a Iron Man theme. My good friend Steely down in Australia part of a sister squad we fly with. Very kind gentleman and very knowledgeable in computers and stuff. He made that AI rendering for me, and I really like it. Pretty sure I can paint it too. All right. And there's two. All right, I believe this one goes on that side. This one over here. We've got some lines drawn on here. Let me bring you around. These are little pads I got to put on afterwards. I'll show you about them later. Right now, I need to get these marked. Get some pilot holes. We got the front and back marked on there. It feels like I got just a slight curve right here. It ain't much. Nice and flat. Yep. I see a spot needs sanded down a touch. I can live with that one. Now these screws, they go through here. I might be able to use them long ones in there. I just use what I got though. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. Lined up right on that line. Pretty tight fit all the way across. All right. Now, I talked to, or I texted Dave the other day. Dave Cooper, the guy that used to own Team Minimax. He was telling me when I was saying how these were big in there supposed to a couple episodes. He said it was another safety upgrade he forgot to tell me about. He said they switched that, so I'll make it work. Meanwhile, I wasted the material making these brackets and stuff for the smaller cables, which I didn't need. And that material was like $400, which is a shame. I didn't call for it, but I put a screw right there holding the front of the floorboard down. Nothing holds it down, and when I flip it over, I don't want it breaking off because it's just held on a couple screws in the back. Pretty much just lays on the rest of the floor. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Those are on. I got this axle in the other day. I went ahead and drilled the 2 holes for the braces, and there's a scribe mark right at the center, which I need to line up with the center line of the plane as I do this stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this axle in. It's a little long on each end. I had to take it back out and drill more holes in it, but I need to go ahead and center some stuff up. Let me see if I can get it through here. Oh yeah. All right. Come on up here. Just gonna get tight. Well, look at there. And that's what that looks like. So I'm going to need to clamp it up tight. Let me see what I can do for that. My friends, is a landing gear. All right, I need to find this center and line it up now, and then check a few dimensions and stuff like that. It's almost perfect there. But right there, I just lost a little piece. There it is. What do you think? I need to probably get some better clamps. I got to come in here and once I get it set, drill these holes. And then I have a bushing here, a wheel, another bushing. So I got 1, 2, 3 more holes to drill on each side. From right here, we get a little aluminum bar. Go from here to here to these other little holes I drilled. So that'll give me something to do next episode. Also, these little pads right here get cut in right here. Something like that. Get a little notched in there, kind of notched into the thing, I guess just to limit the movement, forward and aft movement of it. But this is progress here. I'm glad to see this. This stuff's been sitting in the box for a while. Well, I hope y'all have a great evening. It's going to be freezing out here tomorrow. I'm going to do some hunting. I might get something done tomorrow. I don't know. I'll do some more checking dimensions and find that rod. I think I have it. It goes there. It goes over top this and gets squeezed down, hole drilled. And then once I get it all done, I'm just going to unscrew it for now because I want to cover this with fabric and then put these hinges on. So I'll just take all this back off, but it will be set in place, ready to go when I come back. I got a tail wheel going, so we're going to be able to roll it over. I got a notification that my propeller and spinner is in the mail. Haven't seen a tracking thing on it yet, but that's what I heard. And one of these days the motors will show up. I got some elevator trim parts coming in next week. But I'm going to back to work, so that means I'm gone half the time traveling. It's going to cut my time down. So I actually want to get this done by about now, but between the material shortage and my other duties, it's hard to get something done. And the freezing temperatures, I can't possibly in this weather. Looks like it's going to be a cold winter. Anyway, find somebody you love, get next to them. Take care.